Morning, early birds. Well, that was a scruffy start, I thought, because some things went wrong there. And well, I was not here yesterday, and I'm here today at 4 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Amsterdam time. And maybe you can relate to that if you were not on a trading day and you look at all the screens that you missed on that day, then it's just something that off. So normally you trade, and the next day you trade, and then you trade, and you say, okay, this is just great. I'm gonna put this away, and but somehow it just charts are feeling strange to me now. So this is weird. Okay, we are here. I've got my new setup going on. I showed you my new mouse earlier, which is a little bit because it's faster than I am than normal, and because it's a gaming mouse and I have to adjust it, but didn't find the time to get around that. So I hope that everybody was fine yesterday and that you all had a great day. I'm looking at my charts right now. Look who's here, Suzanne. Good morning. Drinking your coffee, I hope. Pearl Oshin, good morning. AK, good morning. NRXP, really? There's something going on there. Let's have a straight look into this NRXP. Traded this on price action before here in this area when it did these strange things in May. Ooh. Tried to get above its 200 SME here. Didn't get there. Gave it all back here yesterday. And I was trying to hold this 50 here. So this is not, you see this in every textbook, of course. This is not looking very nice. This ugly wick here. So what you want to do here is, if you want to play this, then play this only into strength. So you want to see this whole ugly wick get eaten this day. And you need that to happen above this 17, 18 level. Maybe, just maybe, a little dip here. First to 1660-ish. Let's say 1660, yeah. So those are the levels for NRXP. This is what you want to see here. This wick has to go, otherwise you have to be scared that it falls down. And if you're a short player, then you can look at this as a possible short too. There it goes. There comes NRXP. Do they have earnings this week? I have to check. I don't know. So, but this is what I want to see on NRXP. Is it market crash day? Oh, really? I don't know that. Didn't get the memo, so I was out yesterday. Had some other stuff to do. And good morning, Vivian. Good morning, Dave. Great to see you all. How did everybody do yesterday? Red, green, good vibes. Vivian, you have ideas about CHNR. CHNR. A small one. Well, it had a big day yesterday. And I can understand why you're looking at this one. And some pre-market movement all the way up here to 211, but it's giving it right back now. So this is the example of small stocks just bumping up for you from 182 to 211 and then fading the rest of the day. So if this continues to happen, so this downward trend is not a real trend line, but just to show you what can happen during the day, then people are going to want to short this one. So you only want to buy this one in strength, these small ones, because if they go down, then they don't bump as nice. Oh, this is a post-market high. Is it? Yeah. So post-market high here, all the way to 225, gave it all back and then closed here at 190. So this white line here is the close at post-markets. Opened lower here, pre-market tried to get up to this point one more time, didn't get there, and now it's struggling here. So to the long side, be very careful, because normally this small stocks do not bounce when markets open. So, well, you can do whatever you want, of course, but I only want to buy these in strength. So, and in this case, it has to be above 224. It's now at 171. So wait and see what's going to happen during the rest of pre-market, and then maybe CHNR is playable for you. Vivium, this is not right. ENTZ, same kind of thing going on here. But this is not during post market. So this got as high as 573 yesterday. Not even, yeah, as high as 573 ish. No. 727. So this 573 is not showing. Did not hold it, gave it all away. And same story here as the story that we saw on the other ugly wick. This is not a wick that you like, so you want to see this one to the upside. There's not a real level that you can play this one from, so I think that so went all the way up here to 727, then gave it all back, and then in post market just stayed here. So what you at least need is that this post market highs here are going to get. So this 527 is reasonable. So 527 and then to the upside, and then there is a lot of room, of course, because of these two here, but then it's playable. But I would only buy this one in strength. Good morning, Syed. Good morning. Okay, but I said good morning to you already. I say it to you one more time. Good morning. Well, good morning. So these are the small ones. We're gonna do some big ones also, and we have earnings today. Max NN is nothing there's nothing going on in the pre-market. Fairly new one. This one gave a lot back here. This is why you might want to look at this one here. That's the dog. Raya, is goed. You're playing with fire here, I think. But if you want to see this as some kind of a bounce, I can see why you do that, because this level here is certainly something that gives it some kind of support. Nothing there in post-market or pre-market, so nothing going on right now. So if this really is a bounce, which is hard to believe because you know this low here that you see here at 1458, sorry, is lower than a previous low here, this one. So it's making a new lower low here. So this is not what you would call a bounce at all. So buy this only in strength, so everything, something like this is what you want to see here. And there's nothing going on right now, so look, this is a spread that's these little blue ones. This is the spread right now, so you don't want to buy it right now because you're losing a lot of money if you buy it now, so nobody's going to buy it now. 1550 is the threshold, and anything above 5050 might do the trick for you, but be careful with this one. Susan, you want to try BTBT again? We talked about this one earlier, and this is the day that we talked about it. And I hope that we talked about this one in the 7:30 show on Monday. And the 7:30 show on Monday is just a small show with more technical aspects of trading, more things about how I trade, and I'm showing you which kind of risk management I do and all that stuff. So it's a different show from this show, but we talked about BTBT because, well, while we're doing the technical show, we saw that something was happening there and we played it. And this was just a nice play. I tweeted that one out also. So if you want to follow me and know what to do, what I do, no, if you don't know what to do, then please take a lesson. But if you want to follow me, then follow me on Twitter. The handle is below this video. You see it also now on my screen. And in that video, on a channel, I have to say, I will tell you all about the things that I do on a day, if it concerns trading, of course. So this is now something that we call, it's trading in the middle of nowhere if it just stays here, which just might happen. So something like this might just happen here on this day that just does nothing at all. So I only want to buy this one into strength, because then I have a chance to make some money here, and I'm a long player by default. I can play the short also, but my success lies mainly in the reversal long and the breakout. And if you do your own strategy, and you have to do your own strategy, then it's really important that you master it. You hear a lot of traders say, "Oh, but yeah, well, you have to play the long and the short because it's 50% of the plays, blah blah blah." But if you're not as good as it as in the longs, then you can just stay in the long section and play the longs. And I will play the longs every day. And play the shorts when I see them. So this is simple, and you should do it also. What did we say about this one? Oh, flipping Eddie. Whoa. That's just making you a millionaire. Took the money and run. You had a call above, what was it? I don't know. We talked about these two levels. Well, look at what happened here. Big gap to the upside. Because we saw this here on that day. This was Friday, I think. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And what we said is if it breaks these levels here, then ring the register, and you did, and it made a double top here. So great job on that, Eddie. Great job. OP, good morning. Tesla finally making some profit. Yeah, that's great. Did they make that on the cars or on Bitcoin? Should I not start that discussion again? Okay, ping me. Yes, Baba on Monday. No, it was not Monday, was it? It was, I don't know. I cannot remember. Baba. You want to see a Baba reversal? Ba. Ba. Uh-oh. Yep. It was the falling knife theory, short on price action. It did do that. Are you curious about will it bump, will it reverse? Well, hold on, I'm not getting emotional. I'm just having some problems with my allergy, hence the glasses. Well. 175, 616. If you're looking at this one, adrenaline rush. If you're looking at this, so for a bounce, what we need to see, of course, is some kind of evidence that it is a bounce. And Baba is a curious stock because of the Chinese connection, of course, and you never know what's going on there. And so I wouldn't hold it overnight, ever. I'm afraid this is just another price action play on Baba because there are no obvious levels, I think. Or this has to be. Okay. Well, if you want to see a level at all, then this 186.45-ish has to hold, and I'm going to make this one purple because it's not an exact level, it's an area of support. So this is what you want to see, and anything above this level is something for me to the upside. and then you need to see this wick again filled. That's an ugly candle. So this is something that you want to see. So what I don't understand, if your TC2000, which is the best program there is, really it is, why you just cannot draw candles, or can you? I don't know. So this is the play for Baba. If I would be in this one, then anything above 160, this level 160, sorry. Yeah, this 186.45 seems to me that this is an area of support, and then you can play this one all the way back up to 196.42. So I'm gonna dangerous, Edwin, but yeah, well, your name is Adrenaline Rush. Sometimes my English. And come on, Mars. Did you see my Mars already? Can I just show it to you? It's fabulous, but it's giving me some problems from one screen to the other, and that's because I'm just stupid. Look at this. It changes colors during the night. So if you like my mouse, so if you like the program, then please hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm gonna do something that's should be by Facebook. I'm gonna look at that. OP. It has earnings after the close today or into the open. I'm just gonna check that. Facebook after close today. Okay. So here are the earnings this week. I'm going to talk about my watch list just in a minute. I have to do something, put something in my eyes because it's killing me. Back in a second.
I tell all my CEOs, this is a very, very, very important platform. And look, all the other platforms are important too, but you're up there now. You're way up there.
Best investments you can do in your future is actually go and re-educate yourself on credible sites and credible resources like Benzinga. I think you guys have been killing it.
The comment section on this show is remarkable. Like the quality of the combo, and just big shout out to you and your community.
That's what I love about you guys. You know, you just had all your callers in right then. And it's all about the community here at Benzinga.
So, this feels like a Monday to me. Sorry about that. It's just something that I had to do because my eyes were just not. I'm a little bit red in this arm right now, but I'm gonna be okay in the end. Facebook. let's look at Facebook. It has earnings after the close today. I see why you're looking at this, OP. That's because of this, of course. This is 37, 33, 37, 37, 37, 40, 74th. Sorry, 80, 37, 26, 37, 37, 80. Well, normally you would say this is into earnings. So this is into earnings season. So people expecting a lot. That normally you would say here buy the rumor, sell the news. Normally. So let me just put on a bold statement here. Let's say that come on, TC 2000. I was so happy with you. Why don't you do this anymore? Curious. Yes, I'm a real professional. You can see that right now. So let me just take a bold statement here. If it does not get above this 37, if it's not getting above this 3076 level, and might just do this. So this is what we, last week we talked about sell the rumor, buy the news. So that was the other approach, and now this is just the classic buy the rumor. So everybody's buying this because they're thinking, okay, Facebook is going to hit new all-time highs, because every time it's a new high, it is a new all-time high, because, well, it is just knocking at the door here. So if it does not get above that level, then it just might be something like this. That's my bold statement on Facebook. Do not follow me. Make your own opinion, please. So do we have a watch list? Yes, we have. We still have a watch list going on. So I'm going to do the watch list right now. And then right at the end, I'm going to do some tickers also. Leuven, mRNA, Moderna, I don't know. I'm going to do watch list first, because I made a little watch list, and why not? This is the watch list that we have right on here. So Guild, Altice, ETRN, ENTZ, AMD, GE, Ford, Qualcomm, and Pinterest. Some of them are in earnings seasons and some of them are not. Some of them are the small ones and some of them are the bigger ones. So this is Gilead. We looked at this one earlier and we said, okay, this is just difficult to see what's going on here. And if it's difficult to see, then it's just another challenge, because if it's simple, then why would you look at it? So these highs here are 69.71. This is 69.77. So this is definitely something that you want to watch. This is the spread right now. So 69.70 is for Gilead something of a challenge. It's just sitting here right now, kind of. What you also can see here is that this is it's trying to do something like this here. Or is it? Yeah, well, I'm going to play this one from these trend lines because it's not a perfect wick, but so these are now the two. This is now a support, this line, and this is your resistance. And if it's falling under this wick here, which is also close to 50 moving average, then you might be in trouble here. And if it gets above that, then there is something going on here to the upside. And this here is your is also some ultimate level because it hit this 70, 13, and then 1, 2, 3 big red days. Tried to get up there one more time, didn't get there. Tried to get here, didn't get there. So if it's breaking the 70 level, 1713, then there's a lot of room to the upside. So look at this wick first, and then this is your next target here, this 7013 level, and then there's room to the upside. It can move like a maniac if it's not just hovering around like this, but please look at this one from that perspective. How are we doing on likes, guys? Are we okay, or are we just... No, it's disappointing again. So hit a like, guys, if you want to... If you like Benzinga, even if you don't like this show, then but if you like Benzinga, then please hit that like, because it's so important for Benzinga that you do that, even if you're watching this and certainly if you're watching this after the show, like or after the live, like a lot of you do, because we have more than 1,500 viewers on average. Well, it's now summer holiday, so it's a little less, but with 1,500 or 1,000 people watching, we should have had more likes than we have right now. So it's for the algorithm, and please, if you don't do it for me, then do it for the algorithm. Our algorithm loves it. So this is Altis, ATUS, and I want to see something like this. You know, this is just exaggerating, but yeah. This has to break here in order to play to the upside. So this 35.23 level has to break, and then this is the play that you want to make on ATUS. And then a smaller one, but really something that you want to watch, ETRN. This is the bounce. So what we looked for in that other stock that we discussed earlier is there a bounce? Is there some kind of reversal going on? Now here, this is a low here, gets up to this 9 EMN and down again, but this low here, this low, is higher than this low. So now it's making, in this little movement here, so don't compare it always to the previous candle, but this is the movement that you see right here. So this low here now really has to be some kind of line in the sand, I think. But it's not a big stock. It's not a small stock. $8. It was almost 10 here. It was a bigger stock back in the day when it opened here, all the way 22. So what you want to see here is break of this level. Let's say 850. ENTZ. This is what you want to see here. About 527. AMD. AMD has earnings. When was it? Yesterday. Yesterday after the close. So, was it? I wasn't here. AMD yesterday after the close, yeah. So people did not expect a lot, so they sold in here to the news, thinking, okay, well, I'm not sure if this is going to be great news. And then a lot of people thought, well, it might just be. And then into the opening or into the close, this happens. In 15 minutes, it went from 86.50 to 98-ish, 93-ish, sorry. And then people thought, okay, well, earnings are good, are better, are okay, and this is just what happened then. So the post-market close was here at 92, and our pre-market open is a little bit above that. You want to buy this in strength. Are people waking up now and thinking, okay, well, AMD did not as bad or good as we thought. I want to buy this in strength. So I'm going to expect something like this. I'm not going to expect anything. I'm going to play this move here to the upside. So on these levels right here. $92.37. Everything above that, and then you may want to play this all the way to $94.18, $2. That's what you need here also. GE. You wanted this to happen on GE a few weeks back. Traded on price action. Only interested in this one above 1308, then your next target is here at 1346. So just might want to after this one, it just might hover here under this level for a while, and that's not what I want to see. This is what I want to see. on AMD, or GE, sorry. Ford. This is what we predicted on Ford a few days back, and Ford has also earnings today after the close. So people stopped believing in Ford, and I still don't know why. Really. Maybe it sits around here for the rest of the day waiting on earnings because people are just too scared to step in here. I can't imagine something like this would happen. I think if it just sits here all day, then it's not tradable, of course. And if it falls under this 1364, then you might just have a short on your hands if that's the name of the game for you. So then a short under 1364, and otherwise it just, I think it's just going to sit here all day long and wait for earnings to come out later in the day. Qualcomm. Also with earnings, also somewhere, yeah, after the close today. To be very careful, don't hold this overnight. Oh yeah, well, if you want to, then you should, but I won't. Into earnings, what will this one do? Big question. I want to buy this one in strength here above 148.82. Yeah. Pinterest. Pinterest was a difficult one. You pulled out our friend Mr. Fibo here a few times because this happened, and this was the play that you could have made in May from till early July. Gave a lot of it back. Yeah. Pinterest is something that I'm always struggling with. Not an easy stock to play. You would think, okay, well, if this is going on here, then why not? It's using some of these as a level, as you can see here. So let's make the statement here that anything above 75.19 is a long for Pinterest. Is that fair or is that fair? It is fair. So, as you know or may not know, this show is sponsored by Matt Sleeps, and if you go to their website, and you can 10% off if you use that code that's shown right under the screen right now, Benzinga 10. This goes to still holds for 2 weeks or something. So Hey, klaar. Good morning, Ramon. Oh yes, so mRNA, Moderna. Moderna, mRNA. Let's look at this one. Expect nothing. That's what we said about Moderna. It's a dog of our neighbors, and the dog is a nice dog, but our dog seems to beg to differ on that one. So well, that's a risky play, Suzanne, if you want to do that. So this is now just what you want to do is you want to have a look here what's going on here. So up, there's back here, holding it here, and you want to see something like this also here on this area. Then back up again. But if it does what you say that you want to do, is that and this is going to happen during the day. So it just falls down here. And if you buy it then with a limit order at this low here, then this is the drop that you're going to make. So you have to put your stop loss somewhere here. And it has to be a tight stop loss, otherwise you will fall down all the way. So if you see something like the stock is up, made a nice curl here, up again, red candle. So what you don't want to see is the next red candle. So if you're buying this really here as a limit order on this low, the low of yesterday, which was 318.29, then you're buying this one in weakness, and you can, and you may, and if that's your play, then you can do that. But that's not what you want to see here. Let me rephrase that. That's not what I want to see here. So stock goes up. Here's the curl. Not the girl, the curl. So do you see that? Can I draw that? Yes, you can. Where did I do that earlier? It doesn't matter. You get a picture here. It's going up, making a high here, and falling down here, making a low here right at this low. So now this is what you want to see repeating more or less. And then to the upside again and falls down again. But what I want to see really is that this wave has to continue. So I need to see a wave like up, up, and now I want to see another wave coming here. If you know what I mean. So if I draw this, then I want to see something like this happening on Moderna. And it's a stock that has cost me a lot of money because it does really strange things sometimes. So I want to see the continuation of this wave here going on. So I only want to buy this in strength. So this is what I want to see, and then I want to see this high taken out for a new high. This will not happen today, I think. but I will play on the continuation of this little wave that's occurring right now. And if you're buying it here, you're buying it, in my opinion, in weakness, and that's not what I want to do. So where should you buy it then? I only want to buy this one in strength. This is going on right now, and it is not with a lot of volume. No volume at all. So this is pre-market open. It's now up all the way to this point here. Look at this big spread here. So this is just something that you don't want to buy right now. But you can see that you want to buy this in strength. So this was the low yesterday here. Do you see that? This is the low yesterday. So if you're buying it, if you want to buy it here, then you're buying it in weakness. And this is note to myself. Check again. Pre-markets. And then what you want to do is pre-market high breakouts. So this is how I would approach this one. If you don't know how to play a breakout trade, then you should look at the video that I put up on my own channel. Well, you get the drift. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see where that is. So this is how you want to play Moderna today. Thank you, Bruce. Coin. Is there something going on with coin? Is this still a playable trade? Let's look at coin then. No. We were right about this area, at least. So that's out of play right now. Don't want to see that. Tries to get back into the game. Oh, scary one. It's a scary one. Want to play the gap close, and you want to see some strength here again. So if you at all want to play this, then I would only play this in strength. So you're giving away a few dollars, but only above 241.50. So this is the play for me on a coin. So guys and girls, this was my pre-market, not my pre-market show, it was my early bird show. And I was glad to help you with some of the stocks. It did not go as well as it usually goes, but well, it's just one of those days. Something to do with my eyes, which are great. by the way, but just a little dry and allergic right now. So if you like this show, then please hit the like and hit the subscribe. Share this with your friends if you want to, and please, if you do that for Benzinga. That's important. If you're going to trade today, trade carefully, trade safely. If you want to see what I'm doing today with all this, then follow me on Twitter. Then I will tweet it out if I get the chance. We'll be back tomorrow with great eyesight, and hope that you will be back tomorrow. Have a great day. Have a great trading day, and see you guys all soon. Bye bye.